I know the power of humbleness now.
How did you learn that?
I have to lose everything.
Got it. Got it. Well, now you got a lot of it back, by the way. You got some. I mean, you don't want people to know you got money
It means
because
nothing. Once you listen, if you think a lot of money is gonna make you happy, you never had a lot of money before.
So what do you value now? What's at the top for you to value?
Me, my children, my whole barometer of life.
Shalom. Before I forget, I want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakurash. Double honor to the holders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Today's lesson is going to be on being meek. Alright. Now, being meek is, matter of fact, let me get the definition. Let me get the definition real quick. And according to Google, it says quiet, gentle, and easy imposed on, submissive. So, and here's the says what is the biblical definition of meek? A spiritual meek person is not self-willed, not continually concerned with his own ways, ideas, and wishes. They are willing to put themselves in second place and submit themselves to achieve what is good for others. Meekness is therefore the antithesis of will, self-interest, and self-observedness. So you are submissive to the Lord and what the Lord has to say, because you have to remember we got the Lord's bride. Alright, so we're supposed to be submissive. And how are we submissive? We're being meek, we put ourselves in second. We try our best to please the Lord and put the Lord first, then ourselves. Alright, and there's a lot of benefits of being meek. Alright, because when you're not meek, you're thinking of yourself, what you want to do. You don't think of the Lord, which is horrible to do. When you're not meek, you get the you can't please the Lord if you're not meek. Alright, because the opposite of meekness is pride. It's pretty much the opposite of humble is pride, and pride is evil. Pride is the root of all evilness. When you have pride, money hungry, you're this, you're that, this, that, and the third. Where you're meek, you know that sometimes what you want ain't what's best. And this is Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So if you're meek, you're gonna inherit the earth, and that means, when we come back, if the Lord finds that you're meek, the Lord will bless you. The Lord will bless you and your families, and when the Lord comes back, you be saved. Lord willing, through you, your family be saved. You know, it's lucky, but through you, your family could be saved. You know, and being meek is it's a beautiful thing because you understand that it also comes with discipline. Because you have to stop yourself from doing what you want to do. When you're meek, you put the laws of the Lord first. When you're meek, you understand that you're not, the world doesn't revolve around you. When you're meek, you can take advice and not be a fucking an arrogant bastard about it. When you're meek, so many good things go your way. When you're meek, even if you're going through adversity, when you're meek, the Lord will help you out. Keep your head down and keep pushing. When you're meek. When you're prideful and when you're not meek, so many things could go wrong. You know, if somebody says a bad word, so if someone calls you out for something and you're not meek, you guys could get in a fight. Next thing you know, he has a knife, you get stabbed. You know, or he has a gun or something. Scriptures say a soft word turneth away wrath, and it's true. You know, apologize. I'm sorry. Keep pushing. You know, there is no reason not to be meek. This is Titus 3:2. To speak evil of no man. Actually, let me go to verse 1. Titus 3:1. Put them in mind to be subjects to principles and powers, to obey magistrates, to be ready to every good work, to speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness unto all men. You know, this is verse 3. For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient, deceived, serving divers lusts and pleasures, living in malice and envy, hateful, and hating one another. And it's completely true. You know, the scriptures are spot on about these things. You know, the Lord understands that we can change. The Lord understands. You know, and the Lord is telling us to be meek. Why? Because we fucked up. We fucked up. We were in the wrong. The Lord was in the right to punish us, and now the brothers are in a meek state, and some sisters too, but mostly the Akim. You know, we're in a meek spot. We're in a meek mindset. Our mindset isn't set on our mindset isn't set on ourselves particularly. Our mindset is set on the Lord, and we can please the Lord every day. You know, if a day goes by and you ain't thinking to yourself, "Oh, man, I deserve a day to me only." I have been doing this thing for the Lord. If you thinking like that, you're not in a meek space. Every day, you should wake up, boom, do something for the Lord. Do something for the Lord, because the Lord is gonna give us everything. This is the least we can do. You know, look, and it says it again. Psalms 37:10. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The meek. So the wicked 2/3 that are not meek, they ain't gonna be there with us. At least not now. Eventually they'll come back, but that's a different topic. But right now, the meek are gonna inherit the earth. The meek are gonna be the ones to not burn in here. The meek. Alright? We're gonna be in peace. While everybody else is getting destroyed, we're gonna be in peace because we meek and we stayed put to the Lord. Psalms 25:9. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way. You wanna be like the Lord, you know, you wanna really have the Lord's mindset, you wanna really think how the Lord think, be meek. And the Lord will guide you. If you constantly, oh fuck that, if you're constantly trying to fight, if you're constantly trying to do shit for yourself, that ain't being meek. Understand that you have to make sure to put yourself in second place and put the Lord first in anything. If you really want a pizza, but it got some type of shit on it you can't eat. You can't eat. Put it aside, not for you, but for the Lord. James 3:13. Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? Let him shew out of a good conversation his words with meekness of wisdom. With that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Lord willing, was edifying. Shalom.